So yesterday I had this client who took a consulting service, and the guy asked me a rather interesting question. He said, "Loy, you have answers for most of the things. You give me an answer for this." So he said, "I am, for example, I'm an engineer. I'm getting so much. Why is this guy, who's also an engineer, but he is getting much more? Why is he getting more than me?" So I asked him, "How did you find out?" He said he found out through HR. So his question was, why is this guy getting more than me in this same company? So obviously I told him there are factors like what did you agree on, what was the contract or whatever. But then he pressed on and asked me, oh, very windy, man. Okay. He pressed on and he asked me that, no, why doesn't the management give me more and this and that? So then I asked him a question. I said, okay, fine. See if you can answer this question. He said, yeah, tell me. The question I asked him was, you're only looking at your company. Can you tell me why there are certain engineers in other companies who do the same work that you do, but why do they get paid more? So obviously he said, yeah, company standard. Okay, but why did they select that candidate and not you? And there he said, yeah, maybe because, I didn't apply. And I told him that even if you do apply, you'll not get selected. So that made him more curious. And then he said, could you tell me more? And this is where I want to answer this question for you guys. Why is it that somebody gets paid more than you for the same line of work, same expertise, maybe same experience or less? Why do they get paid more than you? What is the difference? Now the one word answer or one line answer would be personal brand. But then that doesn't make sense, right? That doesn't make sense, right? Just saying personal brand. It'll sound more like I'm trying to market and sell my services, which is true. Everything that I do, I market and sell my services. But that doesn't make sense, right? I'll explain to you what I mean by this. And it's by no means, shape or form to tell you, oh, listen, if you come to me, just listen to what I have to say, then you decide. Example, what makes an iPhone a phone that has more or less the similar characteristics of an Android phone? What makes Apple stand out? What makes an Apple iPhone so much more expensive than another phone that has more or less the same features or maybe greater? Have you ever asked yourself? I'm sure you'll give many reasons like, oh, it's a superior product, or they will lock you in the ecosystem, or whatever you'll say. But keep in mind, once upon a time, Apple was dying. Apple was dying, and they had to reinvent themselves. So it's not just about ecosystem and all that. It all comes down to simple fundamentals. Now, see, understand this much. If someone pays you money, he's giving you money for the value that he perceives you will offer him. If you offer him X, whatever the value is, he will pay you X, or what you have asked for X. But if he doesn't believe you're worth it, he'll not pay you for it. For example, there are some people who believe an iPhone's value should be between $700 to $1,000. That's what they believe. Some people believe that 50,000, top of the range, decked Apple Pro system, 50,000. Just imagine, you can buy a bloody car with that. And if you buy with the stand and the monitor, comes to 55,000. Okay, $55,000 US. You can buy a car with it, or you can buy this iMac. Now, a normal person would say, man, that is fucking stupid, man. But for a Apple designer or Apple creator who's locked into the Apple ecosystem will say, this is worth it for me. However, that doesn't mean every creator or every Apple designer or person who uses Apple will say the same. Like, for example, me, when I saw the direction Apple was moving, the dongles and all that nonsense and overpriced product, I slowly started switching back over to Windows, and now I'm exploring Windows. Now, why did I do that? Because I felt Apple is taking advantage of people. Now, in the same way for you, if you were to substitute Apple, which is a company, for you, your brand, your perception, an employer will agree to pay you what he believes you're worth. Otherwise, he is not going to pay you. Let's say, for example, you ask for $1,000. If he feels you're worth $1,000, he'll say yes. If he feels, $1,000 is asking me per month, I can get someone for 800 who can do the same work. And if he does find someone whom he can pay 800, he will say no to you. So now the question is, what are you offering people? That's a big question. Now, obviously, then it'll mean that it all comes down to skill. No. Over there, it comes down to how you sell and market yourself. See, always keep in mind, we all human beings, no? We remember something that stands out. Like, for example, me. What makes me stand out from other human beings? Obviously, you'll say my tattoos. Okay, that's the first thing that explicitly screams. But then if you minus the tattoos and you check what else, it'll be my brash opinions, it'll be my viewpoint on life, it'll be my thought process. So these are the things that make us who we are. So my question to you is, first is who you are. You have to know, which majority of people do not know. When I ask them, who are you or what do you represent, they give vague answers. The second is, after you've figured out who you are, the second question is, what sets you apart from others? What is the differentiation? What is the positioning, as they call it? Like, how do you position yourself? Color. Like, for example, WWE wrestlers. Each wrestler has a different finishing move, different music, different outfit, different appearance, different talking style. So, what is the message you're trying to communicate through all this? Color, the name, the behavior, the music, the outfit. And then last, if not the least, the final is, do you know how to sell yourself? I can assure you this much. Majority of the people who are complaining, they do not know how to sell themselves. And I can even assure you this much, that the people who are successful, who stand out as brands. Oh fuck, this is a snake. Oh fucking hell. That is a snake. Is it dead? Fuck, that's a snake. Eee. Fuck, that's a snake. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to try to move it so it doesn't get killed. Hey, move. Oh, it's alive. Fucking hell, it's alive. Ooh, shit. Look at this. Yeah, this was one fucking crazy. If it ate a rat or something, if I had not moved it, Fuck, that was crazy. That was a snake. If I didn't move the snake, fuck, that was crazy. That snake was alive. Fuck. Ooh. Talk about a crazy. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. I don't like snakes. But anyway, I had to save that snake, otherwise a scooter would have run over it, you know. Anyway, you got to see it first. Oh, my interaction with the snake. You don't know what snake was that. I suppose it was a harmless. Okay, back to my topic. You see how crazy my videos are? That is what makes my brand different. You know, this talking and this walking and so yeah, see, the other point which I was saying was, it doesn't mean that just because you know how to sell yourself or you're successful, you're the best. I'll give you a couple of examples. Vishen Lakhiani from Mind Valley. He's not the best at what he does. Trust me, he's not the best in his products and services. But he's the best at marketing and selling himself. Neil Patel. Nothing great about him. I like a fool paid $1,000 for his course. Nothing, absolute utter garbage he teaches you. Internet hash stuff. All these guys who market and sell themselves, their products are substandard. Example, Thai Lopez. But what sets them apart is they know how to sell themselves. You can say maybe the same thing about me. Maybe in personal branding, there are people who are legends 100 times better than me. Okay? But the fact of the matter is, I know how to sell maybe better than them. That is why I stand out. So if there was a takeaway I could give you from the session that we had right now, it would be just these three things. Number one is who you are. Okay? Number two is what makes you stand out. And number three is how do you market and sell yourself. If you can figure out these three things now, okay, I'll tell you, you're well on your way to earning more. This is the reason, the secret of my success, or why I get paid more than my competition, why I'm able to earn much more. Otherwise, just think about it. I wouldn't have been able to survive. I wouldn't have been able to sustain. I'm only able to do this because the only reason is because I know the answers to these three things. So think about what I've said and let me know your thoughts. Do you think I made sense? Yes, no? And I'll tell you, the day you are able to figure these three, you yourself will be earning much more than most other people. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. That snake is gone. Scary shit. Okay, anyway, you guys take care. Ciao.